Hey, Jimmy Massey here, Massey Landscape here at the GIE Social Media Lounge. Beautiful lounge. And I have two guests here.
I'm Jake, the marketing manager with Skag Power Equipment.
And Dennis Opalitz, our director of sales with Skag Power Equipment.
Director of sales. Awesome. I love it. And Jake, you're the social media guy for Skag, right?
Correct.
So what's going on with you guys? What do you have going on at your booth? What's going on with you this year? What's going on?
We got a lot of stuff going on, especially this week at the show. A lot of new products, some new innovations. We're introducing some new models, the new Cheetah 2. So we have it on the center display there. So we've had the Cheetah out for a number of years, and we've done a revamp of it. New fuel tanks, some new designs, including the back end, the bumper on it, new seat. So quite a few changes on it to bring it to like a new level, all new look level and performance level.
Okay, so the Cheetah 2 is what about? I know you guys have the what is it called? The nice little LED screen. On your
Oh yeah, the Tiger Eye. Yes,
so
yes.
Did that get upgraded?
No, not yet. That's yeah. Actually, when we introduced that a couple years ago, that was a huge hit, and it's something that we're always looking at as the next innovation, the next design change for performance and look, not just for us but for our customers. Ultimately, the landscaper that's running our products to make it easier on them for a visual when it comes to battery testing, for to make sure it's charging, if it's a liquid cooled, for engine temperatures, things like that. But we're always looking at the next innovations.
I love that, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to answer to that. One of the neat things with the Cheetah 2 also is all these. We recently came out with the Turf Tiger 2, the Tiger Cat 2, and the V-Ride 2 in recent years, and now it's kind of the Cheetah's turn. And to tie it back to what I do, social media at Skag, one of the really cool things that we did on that unit is we listen to feedback from our dealers, from our end users, and a lot of that feedback comes to us via social media. So whether it's on our page or our Skag Nation Facebook group, a lot of the times when people, whether it's a complaint or just a wish list item, when it gets shared on those platforms, we're listening. Our director of sales is glued into that. Our R&D team monitors those platforms, and we're really listening to what the customers are looking for next, and that really helps shape us in our research and development process whenever we come out with a new model or a revamped model.
You know what? That's awesome, because I didn't know you guys had that Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of go and just see the feedback, what's coming in, so what people want. And it's really cool to see that you guys really watch that and see what people want, and of course, try to do what you can to make it that much better for the end user. That's really cool.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a matter of you'll see, and we'll stick with a complaint of some sort. I won't name an example, but you'll see a complaint that happens on there, and it may seem like, oh man, Skag is not reacting to this. I can tell you we see all that stuff that gets mentioned on there, and sometimes the ship is a little slower moving. It's something that has a few more steps to get changed, and sometimes it's one of those things that we're able to adapt on the fly, and we're already working on it. And the beautiful thing about Skag is we don't really have model years with our mowers. We do a lot of running changes that'll happen. So yes, the Cheetah 2 got introduced here, but if there's something that needs to get updated or upgraded on that, we're just going to do it on the fly. So why make our customers wait until the next model year for something new? And again, all that is all driven by end user feedback and dealer feedback.
So, but now when someone wants to change something, they're like, oh, we don't like this or whatever it may be. And of course, some things take a while to change it. It's just that is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But when someone makes that comment, or like if it's in the Facebook group, they make that comment. You guys go in there and comment back, say, hey, okay, we're listening, or whatever, just to let them know that you're listening, or
yeah, sometimes that can be a beast of a project with a big group, and trying to make sure you catch everything. So admittedly we miss stuff, but if it's a big enough thing where it's reoccurring, we'll make it public that we're trying to learn more about an issue or a feature that people would like to see. And there's been a lot of times too where our team would reach out to those individuals in a private setting and say, we noticed you have an issue with this feature, or say it's a belt or something. We'd love to get that belt back so we can learn more about what happened with that instance. So yeah.
Let me add one more to that is when we do get those feedbacks, there is numerous times that we've already addressed those things. So we like to give that feedback to the customers. They might not have heard it from their dealer yet, but there have been many a times where we've already addressed it through our research and development team, that we've heard it, that Jake's heard it through social media, and things that we're already looked into and fixed.
That's super cool. That's awesome. I love how you guys take the feedback and like with the group, you kind of use that as a way to take the feedback. So that's really cool, you guys, for sure.
Yeah, so we have a couple other units that are down in our booth that we introduced at the show. So the V-Ride 2 that's been out for a couple of years, we added to it, and just like Jake said, that we're listening to the customers. Ultimately, as a manufacturer, you can build whatever you want to build. It doesn't mean that's what a customer wants to buy. So we listen to what the customers are interested in, what they want to spend their hard-earned money on, and if it's in a Scag product, so we listen. And one of the units that's down there is the V-Ride 2 and a 37-horse Briggs Vanguard, the EFI engine. So 61-inch, 37 horse, big horsepower. And guys were asking for all this year. They've been asking, big demand for it. So what do? We introduced it. We did a lot of testing throughout the summer, made sure that we had it here at the show, and it's something that's a running change for 2020, as well as a 32-inch V-Ride. So again, over the past year, a lot of requests, a lot of demand for a 32-inch, small, tighter areas. So we're introducing a 32-inch V-Ride as well.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. And I like, so what you upgraded the seat on that one over there, the Cheetah.
Yes.
Right? And what other upgrades were there to that? The
seat, the fuel tanks. So now we have a more of a designed fuel tank.
Okay.
It also gives accessibility to the deck, to the spindle, so they can change blades easier. Incorporated a cup holder in them. We also changed the foot plate. So the foot plate on our mowers is you have access to the top of the deck. So if they're changing a blade or a pulley or got to replace the belt, they have access to be able to get to the top of the deck. We also changed the back end. So the whole bumper design, so the ROPS, the rollover protection system, folds inside the bumper. And we've always had that, but we always had a door in the back. Now we conceal it within the black bumper. So you get the black ROPS that hides it inside the black bumper.
Okay, well, I'll have to check that out because visually in my head I'm trying to build that, but I guess I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you got to see it. It's a complete new design and it looks awesome.
I will definitely, for sure. So what is in the future for Scag? What's down the road?
I'll tell you what. Actually, we're showing it to get feedback at the show. It's not introduced yet. It's actually a prototype that we have in our booth. It's the Scag Spreader Sprayer. So we are in design of a commercial application for a chemical, liquid application, and a dry application spreader sprayer system. So that's something that's new to us. It's not exactly. We've been a mower manufacturer and also a debris company with our truck loaders and our walk behind blowers. Now we're getting into the spreader sprayer business, and it's something that we're working on. We're doing field testing now, and we're introducing it, showing it here at the show to get feedback from the landscapers.
Okay, so it's here inside.
Oh, absolutely.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Something else I'm gonna have to check out for sure. So thank you guys. I appreciate your time and thank you for coming to the lounge.
Thank you.